Hey guys!
We are part of the freshman class of 2017 and 2018.
We know that transitioning into high school can be a hard and difficult time for many people, but trust us, you can get through it.
So we've pulled together a list of tips and tricks on how to survive your first year of high school.
Whether you want to learn more about getting involved, lunch, or other activities, we got you covered. Enjoy the video.
There are a lot of different classes here at FHS that allow you to learn about a variety of different topics.
Inroads is a great class that I would recommend to anyone who has a good idea of what they want to do with their future and are looking to prepare in all ways for that.
One example of how we are preparing for the future is with our Strand projects and seminar. We got to choose everything from our topic to what our end result will be.
For my seminar project, we're creating an online community for people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome.
For my Strand project, I'm doing a community outreach on mental health.
Me and my partner are going to pitch a new safety protocol to a real hospital.
Biomed and engineering are both hands-on subjects that allow you to get good experience with the respective fields.
Attitudes determine your future out of high school.
Good attitudes bring you forward.
Bad attitudes bring you back.
So always try your best to keep a positive attitude in high school.
Stress and time management is one of those things in high school where you really have to be accountable for and be on top of it. It's important to have that balanced time between friends and schoolwork, and some tips that I recommend are start projects early. If you have like a week for a due date, start at the day of and then use your last day for like editing your paper or looking it over once again to make sure that you're going to get the grade that you want. Space out your work. If you get an assignment because we have A-day, B-days like in middle school, and if you get an assignment, then I recommend doing it the first day so you don't forget about it or procrastinate till the very last day. Ask questions. Ask questions to your teachers. They do help. They're not intimidating. It's gonna help you in the long run, whether you like it or not, and whether you accept that or not.
Being positive in high school is really important because a lot of people in high school, and I know I even do this sometimes, we don't really think about ourselves a lot. We're so worried about the schoolwork and the friends and how we're finding our way through life in high school, but you need time for yourself and to be happy, because that is a very important thing. You won't be successful in school unless you do that.
Respect throughout high school is key. These are the people you're going to be with for the next 4 years, and being respectful allows you to make new friends, but being respectful to your teachers is just as important. They're here and dedicated for you for 180 days of the year, so remember to be respectful to everybody.
Throughout high school, things will change. You may lose friends, you may gain friends, and your classes will change. Things will get stressful and whatnot, but you need to just stick with it and just try your best and just surround yourself with people and activities and things that you guys enjoy so you guys can use that as an outlet, because that will really help you relieve the stress and just have time for yourself to make yourself a happier person.
To try your best in everything you do. Do your best now because it will benefit you in the future. High school truly matters, so work hard. Challenge yourself as well, because an easy A isn't always the best route to take. If you challenge yourself, colleges will acknowledge that and eventually it will benefit your future.
Hi, I'm Naomi and I went to St. Alphonsus.
I'm Tori, I also went to St. Alphonsus.
And I'm Grace, and I went to Hales Corners Lutheran.
As we know from all of us coming from a small parochial school, coming to a big school like Franklin can be pretty terrifying.
And we would know. Hey, we want to talk about getting around Franklin High School.
Franklin, for both the inside and outside, look extremely intimidating.
And we would know coming from a small school.
I would recommend coming in the summer and walking through your classes. I came and I practiced getting lost and finding my way back to the main commons.
And I walked around walking through my classes, and it was super helpful to relieve that first day stress.
Make lots of friends.
It can seem daunting meeting new people, but everyone here is really nice, so don't be scared about saying hi. And joining clubs and after-school activities such as sports can also help you meet new people.
Don't feel nervous. It's not worth getting nervous over.
High school is fun, so don't make it stressful. Have fun at Franklin High School.
Welcome to the lunchroom. This is where all the students eat lunch, and depending on what day, whether it be A or B day, you might have early lunch, which is before third hour, split lunch, which is right in the middle of third hour, or late lunch, which is right after third hour.
Here at FHS, we have a huge lunchroom, but you gotta make sure that you choose where you sit wisely, because most of the time, you can't choose a different spot. Hey man, what's up? Hey, what's up?
This is the burger line where you can get burgers and fries and stuff like that. And over here, this is the normal food line where you can get like what's on the menu and all that stuff. In the burger line, you can get leftovers, and there's different lines and they serve different things.
This is our FHS Snack Shack. It's open in the mornings, after school, and then during early lunch, split lunch, and late lunch. You can get anywhere from a smoothie to a granola bar.
So when we're all done with lunch, you get up, walk to the garbage can, dump out your food.
Jack, wait! Oh, you can't throw away your silverware. You gotta put it next to your tray.
Thanks, Julie.
Come on, man, you're not a freshman anymore.
Yep. So then you would put your trays down on the cart, and usually there's a big bucket right here for your utensils. You just place that in there. And then when you're all done with that, you walk back to your table and sit quietly until the next bell, and then you can go to your next class.
Some important things to carry over from Forest Park are friendship, unity, kindness, and classmates. You should really find a group of friends that you can rely on so they can help you with a lot of stuff, and then just be nice to everyone else.
Yeah, and some other tips you can use would be like organization, especially folders. I know my backpack is like really messy, and folders would just help you like organize your papers to find everything when you need it. And also formatives is another thing. At the middle school they didn't count as a grade, but here they do. They count for 10%, so they would still like affect your grade if you like don't try on them.
I have 2 4-subject notebooks, and so I have one for A Day and one for B Day, and it helps me stay organized and not forget a notebook on an A Day or a B Day, and I just keep them in my backpack so then I never forget a folder or a notebook.
Yeah, and also you should use the time in class the teachers give you to work on stuff like homework.
So you don't have homework.
And then homework counts as a formative.
Which is important because a formative can affect your grade.
Getting involved in high school is very important. Joining new clubs or activities will help you in many aspects when starting your high school career. Becoming social and meeting new friends is a great way for you to become familiar with the environment of the school. I joined the tennis team going into tennis very new, and I had such an amazing experience. I made so many new friends and I'm so excited for the upcoming season. I can't wait to meet the new girls coming to the team.
Before the school year even started, I was involved in the Palms team, and I made many new friends, and I felt way more prepared going into high school because I knew I would see some familiar faces when I was walking through the hall. So I highly recommend joining a sport. But besides sports, there's also clubs that you can join. Personally, I am involved in Relay for Life, and just remember that freshman year is the year to experience and try all the new things.
Before school is when the golf season starts, and it was really helpful because I met a bunch of upperclassmen and they were supportive through the transition to the high school.
Lacrosse is another sport that started informal practices in the summer and early on in the school year. This helped me meet a lot of quality friends and be a part of a very supportive and hardworking team.
I was really involved throughout freshman year. I was on both the cheerleading and the soccer team. Both of these teams helped me become a stronger leader and meet new people that knew a lot more about high school than I did. I created a bond with many of these girls, and every time in the hallway, I always saw a friendly smile. Getting involved was very important for me in high school, and no matter what you're involved in, find your place because there's truly a place for everyone at FHS.
There are a lot of activities, sports, and clubs that you can join at FHS. Even if if you think that you won't like it or you're not good at it, try it, and I think that you will like it.
Coming into high school was really something that was nerve-wracking for me. I was scared of the size of the school and the upperclassmen, but getting involved in activities like fall play and musical really helped me to meet people from all grades, and it made seeing people in the hallway a lot easier when you could see familiar faces.
And I came from a graduating class of 42, and it was a small private school, so it was a big transition to go to Franklin. But since I did track in middle school, I decided to join the track team to try to meet some more people, and it did. It helped a lot. I made a good group of friends because you become so close throughout the year. So even if you're debating doing even a club or a sport, just do it. You won't regret it, and I 10 out of 10 recommend.
Hi, I'm Bree. There are multiple different ways of seeking help here at FHS. They include going to the tutor lab, signing up for Gold Block, and seeing teachers before and after school. There are multiple different people who can help you in case you need help.
GoBlock is a 45-minute period that's similar to home base. It's a time where you can go to certain teachers if you need help in a class. Teachers can also request you if you've missed assignments or a class. Also, there's no GoBlock on Thursdays.
On Mondays, we use a website called FlexiSketch to sign up for where you want to go the rest of the week. You can sign up for Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You'll get to choose the department and teacher you want to go to and what you want to do with them. Some days, the teacher may have a specific request for a group of students that they want. For example, they may just want students from one class. However, you can request them and ask them if you can come in for GoBlock to get extra help.
Hi, I'm Anton. I was really struggling in my Spanish class and I didn't know what to do. So I asked my Spanish teacher. She told me, come in for GoBlock. It will be a really big benefit for you throughout the whole year. So I did. She provided me with extra tutoring and help. So now I can do good in Spanish.
Teachers can also help you before and after school. You can get guidance in their specific classes.
The upperclassmen can help you with your schedule and anything else in your first year of high school. They can also help you with your academic, education, and through the Tutor Lab.
The Tutor Lab allows you to sign up during GoBlock to get help in subjects you're struggling with from upperclassmen who have already taken that class.
Finally, your teachers are your direct source of help. They're able to help you with any problems you may be having in the class. From first-hand experience, I had an essay due for English on Friday. I signed up for GoBlock from my English teacher in order to receive help for it.
We really hope you enjoyed this video and it makes your transition into high school much easier.
If there's anything that we haven't covered in this video, feel free to ask us, any other students or faculty, your questions.
We can't wait for you to join our Sabre family.
Have a great rest of your day, everyone.